Hey, good afternoon, pickers. This is in place of our weekly video. With the weather, I just wasn't able to get one up. I meant to, but I wasn't able to do that. So a topic has come up here from multiple stores here in the last couple days on making tailored tailored displays for specific product categories. And Chippewa has started doing this, Oakwood has started doing this, and they've really been working out well. And so one of them, for example, Chippewa is doing some 4-ways of cardigans. So they went through all their sweaters and long sleeves pull-out cardigans, put them on a special 4-way. They also have one of activewear, like sweatshirts, heavies, and activewear pants, okay? Because they have the room to do 4. Oakwood, we've done a couple different ones in the front throughout the winter. We did jackets a couple times. We did New Year's Eve dresses, though that didn't sell any. But the display looked fine, and I'm sure people came in and looked at it. And then recently, we started one for winter vacations of jean shorts and crop tops. And I actually wasn't even going to put this out yet. I was getting it ready for spring break, and the team put it out early, which is totally fine because they had a good spot for it, and it's out. And it looks great. And when I was working this weekend, I saw a lot of people shopping it. I sold several crop tops off there. So I really want to make this a push throughout this year, is identifying things that we have enough of that we can put together a T-rack, a 4-way, a ballerina bar, some kind of special display of a product category to feature it, okay? And a category that's come up a lot in selling and Poshmark and in discussions are high-waisted shorts and pants. And I've had some questions as to what that even means. And so I guess first I want to just talk about waisted jeans, and then we'll talk about some displays. So for for waisted jeans, there's a low, a mid, and a high rise. Okay, there's a lot of different statements out there as to what qualifies as high rise, what qualifies as mid and low, and it depends on the brand as to what they call their mid or their high. Kind of the average sorry about that, my phone keeps ringing, it's been a busy day. So part of the benchmark that we've been using for high rise is 10.5 inches. So I will insert how to measure the rise of a jean here next, but what we're looking for is 10.5 or higher for high rise. And high rise, or mom jeans as we've been calling them, are selling great. They're going to sell great again this year. Everything we've been studying that's still high rise is selling. 2020 though, I'm seeing some talk on low rise again, so we'll see. But let's go ahead and take advantage of it if we can. So a really good display idea right now while it's still cold, I mean, we can do shorts and crop tops as the display idea, but I'd like somebody to try a high rise jean display. And so I'd like you to go through your denim rack and see if you can put together a T-rack of high rise jeans. And then if you can do that, let's make a sign for it that says high rise and put a sign holder on it. So you're going to need like 20 pieces or so of varying sizes, not all size 1. So we need 20 pieces of high rise denim that's 10.5 or higher. And then ideally it'd be great if we could put size tabs on them so people can shop it quickly. And then we'll feature it and have a sign on it. So let me pause this when I get to the store, then I'll measure up some denim and I'll show you how we do that. Okay, when we're measuring out our shorts and our pants, just as a quick review, when we're talking about low rise versus high rise, mid rise, we're talking about is the distance from this seam right here, okay, up to the top of the button. So we're going to take a ruler. Everyone should have a ruler at their store, and we're just going to measure this out. So let me try and get this in camera view here. So we're going to go from here up, and really you're going to learn to just see them. But so this is only a 6.5. This is a low rise. Okay, then this one is a 10. Okay, so these are high. So we're gonna say, let me turn this around. Okay, for our store, we're gonna go with the 10-inch or longer as a high rise. I think it's 10.5 is the official, but there's a lot of 10s and they're high rise to me. So we're going with 10. So, you know, I think if we could put together a T-rack or a 4-way of high rise denim and then throw a sign on it. We'll talk to Becca and get a sign made that says high rise. And what I'd also like to do, you guys, is take a look at the pricing that we have on them. If a lot of them are underpriced, we might want to move them up one price point. So if they're $7.99, let's move them up to $9.99. Okay, and $6.99, move up to $8.99, something like that. And you know, when they're pulled out special, we're taking the work out of it for the customer. And when there's less hunt, then we can charge a little more. And we've noticed that, like Tiffany and I have noticed that in Appleton, when we pull a purse out and we feature it on a shelf, we can move it up a couple dollars. And I think this display will work the same. So we'll get some signage sent over for you. You can go ahead and make the T-rack now, but we'll get the signage made and sent over probably next week by the time it's printed and shipped to you. But people will see all that high rise and know what it is. So high rise denim is a great one right now when we're talking about these specialty displays. Like I said, Oakwood is doing a shorts and crops, and I just looked at it and it's down like a quarter to 30% down from where it was a couple days ago when I saw it. So that's obviously working. So that's another one you can do. If you have some other ideas on items or collections that we could feature, why don't you put them in the comments here so we can take a look and see. Other stores can try it too. But you want to make sure you have enough to fill at least one T-rack. Okay, so go around and check your floor and see how many pieces you have. If you don't have enough, then just pull the plug on it. Or if you have enough to do a half and half, you could do half a T-rack with it and then a complementary item on the other half. So whatever that might be, a layer piece or whatever it might be that goes with it. So take a look, see what ideas you have, and see if you have enough to do a high-rise display, and put your comments below. Have a good week.